Hey guys, Veteran Trainer John here, and welcome to a post-live comm battle I had with my good friend Jose. So what happened was, I was exporting it from the recorder to the computer, and I thought it was done, so I deleted it off the recorder while it was transferring, so I lost it. But I still had the battle, and it was a pretty intense battle. Definitely worth me keeping, and I didn't want to not upload it because I battled so many times that night to produce content, and I don't want to lose it just because I was being retarded. So I am going to do a post live con. So basically I chose my mono electric team frankly because I needed an excuse to lose, so if I lost it was excusable. Basically, that's what it was. That's what it came down to. I would like to say that it was, you know, it was because I thought I could honestly win. But I was like, well, he'll never expect this. He'll never expect the mono team because he's really good. And he can beat me on the best of days sometimes. Like, so I've beat him several times, but, you know. Sometimes. So I lead Coco and he leads Landers. I'm like, okay, well, Earthquake, super obvious. But if he predicts the HP Ice, you know, it would be bad for, or like he might swap out basically, is because HP Ice would take Landers out. Unless he was Scarf. Scarf Lando is scary. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Again, I'm going to apologize now. I didn't have the best connection when I was recording these battles. So there are some frame drops. Not too terrible. So here he swapped. So I went for Dazzling Gleam because I don't have Hidden Power Ice on this set. And I'm like, that was interesting. That did decent damage for what it is. You know, really. It's a Toxapex and it's got really great, you know, bulk. Just low health. I went for the Grass Knot here. I decided to go for Grass Knot because I figured he would probably predict the electric type attack and swap. But he doesn't, and Grass Knot doesn't do anything. I do more damage to myself than he does to me. And so he gets up a layer of Toxic Spikes, and I'm like, fuck. That's not good. I don't have a way to get rid of it. There are no electric poison types. Unfortunately, that would be a great type combination. Someone is really messing up at Gamefreak, really. Anyway, so this time I'm like, screw it. If he predicts this and goes into Landorus, that's fine. I'm going for a Thunderbolt. I've got to get rid of this thing. So that's what I do. And I think he debates long and hard. I don't know what kind of set. They could have ran a lot of things, really. You know what would be gnarly? Like an Assault Vest Regenerator Toxapex. Dude. New meta. Coming up with new meta on this post-live comm. So, Coco is very limited on what he can do, and pretty much the Toxic Spikes, I don't have a way to get rid of it, so my whole team will be on a timer. I think I have like maybe, I don't think I have a single Pokemon that's immune to it, which is another issue. So, causes some huge problems. Again, we've got some frame drops here. Sorry about that. It was out of my hands. I didn't have any control over that, fortunately. And he goes into Tangrowth. I mean, I can't really touch Tangrowth with the Coco. So I just went for Dazzling Gleam. I was just trying to get damage, kind of scout, see what kind of set he was, and he has Earthquake. So that's not very good for me. Not very good for me, but it is what it is. So from here, I've got Mega Manectric, which is pretty good because it gets Flamethrower and Overheat. I run Flamethrower because I run special attacking Manectric, and I don't think the special attack drop is worth it, frankly, my personal opinion. So I tend not to run Overheat. One of the good random sets I do run, though, is I run Draco Meteor with Dragonium Z, because that Devastating Drake is just way too powerful to not have it that way. But the only one I run that on is Noivern, and I'm rambling because I'm taking too long. So I do send out Manectric, and he gets poisoned, unfortunately. So I do Mega Evolve. And another thing is, like, I kind of want to ramble on about, Manectric has a great ability with Lightning Rod. And it is kind of crap that Mega Manectric is stuck with Intimidate, because it's not like really a bulky Pokemon anyways. Like, I don't think it takes physical hits well. Even at -1, it's still not going to take those if it's like a dedicated physical attacker. Like a -1 stab Earthquake from something with attack investment, it's still going to take out a Manectric. I mean, Mega Manectric, I don't get it. I would rather have had like Motor Drive or Lightning Rod or Volt Absorb. Would have been cool. But anyways, so Flamethrower is not going to be able to take out the Tangrowth. Unfortunately, man, he is going to be able to get the Earthquake off. And it's not going to be able to take me out. I am going to be able to survive this. And it will take me out next turn if it survives. But I'm not quite sure exactly what I plan to do here. I think I just go for it. I go for broke here, or I just predict the swap and go for something else. Yeah, okay. So he does swap to get the Regenerator. He sends out Lele, which is it's pretty not good. It's pretty not good. So I know it's not Scarf because I outspeed it with Manectric. And looking at that damage, I'm like fairly certain I can take it out with a Thunder, a Stab Thunder. So I go for it here because I don't have Thunderbolt on this set. Because this was my Electrium Z Manectric before I put the Mega Stone on there. So from this point, I knew it wasn't Scarfed. I knew he was, if he was choiced, he was Specs. So I kind of assumed in Specs, Psychic would really destroy stuff. And basically on a mono team. So I'm pretty sure I go into my Raichu here, because it is Psychic type as well. And I can kind of take advantage of the terrain. I'm pretty confident I can survive Psychic. Nope, I go into Savali because I'm a tard. Alright, well, either way, I just kind of ruined a couple plays ahead. That's why I hate doing this. But it takes so long to watch the battles. So instead of going for multi-attack or anything that really made sense, Iron Head, I decided to get ballsy and go for the Flame Charge. And he's going to be able to easily take out Savali. So he didn't really shine. I have gotten some pretty good half sweeps with Savali. Basically just flame charging and then using the rest of the coverage to kind of take out. Let's see here. Alright, so we have someone with a battle. Alright, sorry about this, guys. Alright. So Raichu's gonna come out and he's gonna swap here. This wasn't a great battle for me. Like as you can see, he's beating me very soundly. It's hands down, he's winning pretty good. So let's see. So he withdraws. He goes into Landorus. And Landorus is pretty, you know, he can't outspeed me. He's not going to outspeed me, but he does, you know, survive that Thunderbolt. And it's kind of obnoxious. And then, but a Psychic will be able to do heaps if I get to, you know, if I get to attack, basically. I think I have Hidden Power Eyes or Grass Knot. No, I don't. This is my sets are so weird. I usually have Hidden Power Ice. You get the special defense drop. He goes for the Earthquake, and easily going to be able to take me out. Easily. So Raichu's down. The weirdness goes away. I mean, I don't have any mons with priority anyways, but I mean, if I did, that would have been good to know. And then I send out Yellow Ranger, and he does have Hidden Power Ice, and Pressure's going to go off. It's not really going to help me out. I really hate that their abilities kind of stink. Yeah, basically I'm stuck. I can't really win this. So Tangrowth is going to come out. I am Expert Belt, so this actually does pretty decent damage. Yeah, that's looking like another one will be able to take it out. And so that's good. Good. Right? Tangrowth is such a pain. I don't really use it, but I probably should. There's like so many Pokemon that I don't use because I just don't remember them or care for them or really have like sets for them that I really probably could use. Like I've made one Chansey, and so he withdraws again to get that Regenerator and goes into Lele. Which is cool. That's not a big deal. I do have extra sensory, which could take advantage of the that. And it looks like definitely Volt Switch will be able to take it out. No way it doesn't. But he's playing some mind games. It's really risky on his part. Oh, not really. He's okay. By that, I mean, if it was a closer game, it would have been risky, but he was winning by way too much for it to be risky, so it wasn't. And I do have Choice Scarf Circuitry, which is pretty good. Definitely pretty good. So, but the only thing I can do is Hidden Power Ice, and I can't take out all of his team with that. And so that's pretty much a problem. So he does send out Landorus, which is interesting. I don't know. I mean, obviously he's not too scared, and if I'm not Scarf, he does outspeed, basically. But I'm just going to be able to go for Hidden Power Ice and take it out. Now, the thing is, if I could get Circuitry back out freely, I could potentially win, you know, depending on who he sends out and how much HP they have. Sorry, guys. So Magearna comes out. Hidden Power Ice will not touch this guy, and basically I lose. Basically, this is the point where, okay, he shifts gears. I no longer can outspeed him. And he even outspeeds my Choice Scarf Circuitry. And that's, you know, that's a problem. I can't quite deal with it. So what I do is I go for, I figure he's going to try setting up some more, maybe, to make sure he outspeeds the Scarf. So he goes for a Calm Mind. And I just go for a Snarl. It's resisted, but I figured if I could just keep his special attack low. If he wouldn't have had Calm Mind, I probably would have been I probably could have won just by continually going for Snarl and lowering his special attack, so that like he would have to swap, and then Circuitry could just start cycling through his Pokemon, even though he had Tangrowth, which would take my attacks really well. Basically, I couldn't win this battle. This was unwinnable for me, and you know, it's what it is. So he goes for another Calm Mind. And I just go for Volt Switch. It does, you know, decent damage. Too bad, not too bad. But then Circuitry is going to come out, and I'm thinking that I could outspeed it because I'm scarfed. And I thought I should outspeed it, but I guess with the +2 that it gets, it outsped me, or maybe my set was wrong. I'm not 100% sure, but I was fairly confident I could outspeed, and he just goes for the Ice Beam, and it easily takes me out. He's at +1, and oh no, it doesn't. Whoa! Okay, well it doesn't matter, because if I would have outsped him, then maybe it would have mattered a little bit. But since I was poisoned anyways, it didn't matter. So it gets the Soul Heart, which is basically Beast Boost for special attack, if you were under a rock and didn't know. And then I'm going to send out Yellow Ranger, and he is going to get Ice Beamed. I'm fairly certain, and then I lose. But, you know, that's what happens when you bring a mono electric team to an OU battle and they have a Magearna. This is the umpteenth time I've been swept by Magearna, set up Magearna, and, you know, it won't be the last. Definitely will not be the last. But thank you guys for watching. If you watched this might have been cringy, painful, and if it was, I'm very sorry. But thank you guys. Have a great day. See you later.